Hello, Kindergarten families, and welcome to Garrisonville Elementary School. We are excited to have you join our family. My name is Alexis White, and I'm the principal here at Garrisonville.
I'm Jody Odlum, and I'm the assistant principal.
We are going to take this opportunity to introduce you to the staff at our school. That will be important faces for you to know and some important things as your student transitions here to Garrisonville as a kindergartner. We wanted to share with you a brief overcap of what your kindergartner's day will look like. We have multiple options for how you choose to get your child here to school each day. We do have a YMCA program that meets before and after school in our Gator Dome, which is our PE room. Those students are eligible to come between 6 a.m. and 8:30, and then also after school until 6:30 p.m. If you're interested in signing up for our YMCA before or after school program, please stop by our office to get additional information. If your child will be riding the bus to school, on the first couple days, they will come home with a bus tag attached to their book bag. We have different colored bus tags to help our students and staff make sure that all of our students get on the right bus in the afternoon. If you could please do us a favor at home, make sure this tag stays on your book bag until we remove it here at school. And also work with your child on knowing where they go after school, whether it's to home or daycare, and their bus number once you receive that in August from the county. If your child's going to be a car rider in August when you come for our open house, in the cafeteria you'll be able to get a car rider packet. When you fill out that packet inside, there will be a number for you to display in your car vehicle if you want to pick up your child in the afternoon. We do ask, it is incredibly important on that first day of school that however your child is normally going to come and go from school, that you let them do that on that very first day. If you need to come to school and take pictures or you want to walk your child to class on the first day, that is fine, but please, please, please let them ride the bus so the bus driver can see who should be at the bus stop and start to make those connections as well. It's incredibly important as early as we can that we start setting those routines so our students know how they enter and exit the building. Also, once your students are here in the morning, they'll be part of a morning meeting, which your classroom teachers will share with you about what that looks like here at school. We do use Responsive Classroom, so they'll share with you what our morning meeting looks like. Then they dive right into reading, math, science, and social studies. When they have lunch, you are welcome to attend. We just ask that you make sure you bring your photo ID and know that the lunchroom can kind of be a busy place with about 200 students at a time going through. You are welcome to pack or students may buy. If you are interested in setting up a lunch account number and having your students have that ready for them, you can do that in August when you come for open house night. Also, our students can have breakfast here at school, and you can talk to our school nutrition department about those options as well. Inside all of our kindergarten classrooms, we do have restrooms and water fountains right in the classrooms, and our kindergarten playground, which is right outside of our kindergarten classrooms. So your students will have recess each day as long as we can get them outside so that they can have that fresh air chance to play on the playground and socialize with their classmates. Each day, your child will also go to specials. Our 5 specials for the 5 days of the week are 2 rounds of physical education, library, art, and music. So your children will come home sharing those experiences with you as well. Also, just a reminder, you are welcome to attend school whenever you'd like. We do ask that the first week that you be prepared to only walk your child into school on the very first day. As hard as it is for us grown-ups, our children are very resilient and they'll do a great job on their own.
In regards to safety and security here at Garrisonville, we have several procedures in place. The first being, when you'd like to come visit your child at school, please remember to bring your photo ID with you. You will need to check in with our front office first coming to the front door, standing on the 2 yellow footprints on the ground, and pressing the security button on the wall. This will flag our office staff to greet you through the camera. You will have to show your photo ID, and then you will be allowed to enter the building. You will need to sign in or out your child through the security desk, and if you're visiting during the day, you will be given a sticker to wear, so if you would like to volunteer or visit your child during the lunch hour, you are welcome to do so. Students can arrive between 8:30 and 9 each morning. Class is in session between 9 and 3:40 in the afternoon. Should you need to pick up your child before dismissal, please arrive before 3:15, as it is our job to make sure each child gets home safely and to their correct location, and our office becomes quite hectic in the afternoon.
As part of our safety procedures here at Garrisonville, your child will go through many safety drills. Please do not be alarmed when they come home and share with you that they may have practiced a drill. It's something we do to make sure our students know what to do if there's ever an emergency. Throughout the school year, they will participate in fire drills, earthquake drills, tornado drills, practice lockdowns, and bus evacuations. If you ever have any questions about our safety policies and procedures, please do not hesitate to reach out to your child's classroom teacher or school administration. We will be happy to help direct any concerns to make you feel at ease. Please know that safety is our #1 priority when your child is here each and every day.
Hi, welcome to Garrisonville. We are so excited to have your children here as new students to Garrisonville for the coming school year. My name is Darcy Neeson, and I'm the school nurse at Garrisonville, and I just have some information to share with you today about what the school has to offer in the clinic and what we want you to do to help have your student have a successful year here at Garrisonville. The clinic is located in the main hallway behind the front office. If you take the hallway to your right and go down towards A.G. Wright Middle School, the clinic is in that hallway. We do share a clinic with A.G. Wright. The A.G. Wright nurse's name is Olivia Dow, and we take care of our own students, but we do help each other out. So Mrs. Dow may be taking care of your student at some point also. Just a couple things to remind you about. In order to have a student start at school, be they kindergarten or older students, they need to register. We also need to have a physical done within the year prior to them starting kindergarten. So for kindergarten students this year, the physical has to have been done after September 4th, 2017. For older students, if you had a kindergarten physical done prior to starting kindergarten wherever you were, that physical will work. They also need to have current immunizations as required by the state of Virginia, and that needs to be turned in. It needs to be on a form signed by a doctor. There is a school health physical form, and that includes the immunizations and the physicals in the physical, and it's signed by the doctor that you can turn in. There's a health history form that is a Stafford County Public School form that needs to be completed and signed by the parent. It does not need to be filled out by the doctor. There is also a TB form. It's a questionnaire about where you have lived and if you're at risk for TB, and you need to fill that out, and then I look at it and determine if you need any further testing for TB. All those forms need to be completed and turned in prior to starting school, and the sooner you turn them in, the better. Sometimes there are little problems with them, and if I can get those problems, it's usually just a typo error or a date error or something, but if we correct that before school starts, then it doesn't delay your child starting school. So turn them in as soon as possible. I am here during the summer off and on and look at the records, so turning them in sooner is better. Medical needs. If your child has any special medical needs or concerns, allergies, needs to take medication at school, asthma, please keep me up to date on their medical needs and concerns. If they need medication at school, we can give them medication at school. They do need to have a doctor's order. We have a medical permission form that can be filled out and signed by the doctor, and the parent also needs to sign it. If you don't have that form available, the doctors often have forms that they can use and send in. As long as we have an order from the doctor and the parent's signature, we can take that order. This includes any medications given in the clinic, including cough drops or over-the-counter medicine. We have a special form for EpiPens and a special form for inhalers, but they all include basic same thing, that the doctor needs to fill it out and sign it, and the parent needs to sign it. All medications, no matter what, need to be brought to the clinic by a parent. Do not send medication to school with your child because that's dangerous, and we just need to have every medicine brought to the school by a parent. Also, if a child has an injury, is in a cast or using crutches or anything like that, we need a note from the doctor just to let us know what is going on if they're excused from PE. And this is for the safety of your child and all the children in school. Emergency contacts. Please keep the school up to date with emergency contacts. If you let the office know, they put the information in the computer, and that is where I get my information from when I need to call you. It is very important to be able to get a hold of you at all times. If a child is sick and in the clinic and I can't get a hold of the parent, it's really hard and stressful for the child to be waiting for mom or dad to come and they're sick and need a parent here. So please keep the information up to date as to where we can reach you at. If it's someday and it's just a one-time thing that it's going to be somebody different, call in and let us know. Let the front office know, but let somebody know so that every day we can get a hold of somebody in case there's an emergency or your child gets sick. We do vision and hearing screening on all new students and all new students, all kindergarten students and all third grade students at the beginning of the year. It has to be done within 60 days of admission to school, and that's usually sometime around Thanksgiving for kids who start at the beginning of the year. I do not notify parents unless there's a problem, but if there's a problem, I will notify you that you suggest further follow-up. And this will be done sometime before Thanksgiving. Thank you. I look forward to meeting your children, and I hope you have a great year.
Once your child starts school, you may have questions that you need answered, and we are always here to help. If you need us immediately, never hesitate to call our front office, and they can direct you to the person that you need to talk to. Mrs. Odlum and I always are available via email as well. However, we always encourage you to contact the classroom teacher first. They are able to help you with questions about classroom routines, instruction, how your child is doing, and any social pieces that may be a concern. I do want to remind our awesome parents that our teachers are responsible for your children from 8:30 until our last bus leaves at approximately 4:15. During the school day, it is challenging for our teachers to check email. So if it is something where it's an end of the day change to your child's routine, please call the office so that we can make sure we get them to the right place in the afternoon. Remember that when your children are here, learning is first and foremost for those teachers. So they will get back to you as soon as they possibly can, but please do give them about 24 to 48 hours, unless it's an emergency, in which case please don't hesitate to contact the office. One of the questions we often get from family members is, how do I stay aware of everything going on at Garrisonville? Social media is the place to be in that situation. Our school has a Facebook page and a Twitter that you can follow to know about upcoming events. We also have a PTO that's very involved and has a Facebook page as well that you can follow for PTO events. If you go on our county webpage in the bottom corner, you will see that our school Facebook feed and Twitter feed does pop up there as well. I myself have a Twitter feed. If you want to see the inside scoop of what's going on in your child's classroom, you can follow me at GESGatorPRIN to see some of the things that are happening here at school. Many of our teachers also have Twitter feeds. So if you're not on Twitter yet and you want an inside scoop of what's going on here during the day, you might want to check us out. Also, don't forget, our school webpage gets updated regularly along with our calendar. You can always check there for up-to-date information. We also send out Blackboard Connect, robocalls, and emails. If you find out someone's getting those and you're not, please stop by our office and make sure that we have your current email and phone number so you know important information, not only about school events, but snow days too. While your child is here at school, academics are super important to us. Each Monday, your child will come home with a white envelope. Inside that envelope, there will be not only communication from the school, but student work samples as well. That's a great opportunity to talk to your child about what they're learning about here at school. Our school year works on a quarter basis, so every 9 weeks, you will receive a report card about your child and their progress. In those report cards, you'll also have comments from your teachers. Our first quarter report cards, which come home in November, do require you to come in to have a conference with the teacher so they can review the report card with you and let you know how your child is doing. In kindergarten, our students do not receive interims as our upper grade students do. But every 9 weeks, you will receive that report card. Anytime in between that you want to reach out to the teacher, please don't hesitate to set up a parent conference. Our students come home with agendas each and every day. You're welcome to jot a note in there to the teacher or send them an email to let them know that you would like to meet with them.
My role is twofold here at Garrisonville. I not only serve as the assistant principal, but also serve as a designee for our student education committee meetings. Should your child have any medical diagnoses or you have a concern about their performance, such as a speech concern, please notify your classroom teacher or myself to determine if a meeting is needed at this time.
As a Gator, your child will experience many awesome educational opportunities. Our students participate in Friday challenges here at school. The focus of our Friday challenges are not only student engagement, but our C5W skills. In just a matter of weeks, your children will be able to rattle off all 6 of those skills: communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, citizenship, and wellness are keys to what we do here at Garrisonville. We also have an extreme focus on reading and math readiness skills. We are going to show you some awesome opportunities to work on with your Gators in the upcoming weeks.
I'm Tammy Torino, and I'm the reading specialist here at Garrisonville Elementary. I love my job because I get to work with every teacher and every student to strengthen literacy across our school. Getting ready for kindergarten can be exciting, but it can also be a bit scary as well. A typical child coming to kindergarten can often recognize their own name, recognize some letters and numbers, and follow 2- and 3-step directions. The building blocks of literacy in kindergarten are oral language, vocabulary, phonological awareness, letter knowledge and early word recognition, print and book awareness, and writing. Build oral language with meaningful conversations, play word games, sing songs, and recite nursery rhymes together. Develop vocabulary by reading lots of books together. Collect treasures and sort by the different characteristics and categories, like big and small, hard and soft. Phonological awareness is the connection of the sounds to our language. You can develop this by playing rhyming word games or clapping the number of syllables or sounds in a word. Phonics is the connection of print to the sound. You can develop this by playing concentration with alphabet cards, singing the alphabet song, and going on letter hunts. You can build print and book awareness by doing a picture walk before you read and pointing to the words while you read together. Foster young writers by encouraging them to write and share their beautiful stories.
Hi, my name is Sheila Akins and I am the math coach at Garrisonville Elementary. My role as math coach is to work with teachers to increase their understanding in how children learn mathematics. I also provide opportunities during instruction for students to make sense of their math. According to the Virginia Department of Education, students show readiness for math by counting and using numbers to describe and compare, recognizing and sorting simple shapes and describing their position, identifying simple patterns, making comparisons based on the length, weight, size, temperature, and time, and using objects in play, experimenting with materials, and building blocks and puzzles. Teachers at Garrisonville Elementary recognize that each child will enter kindergarten with different math experiences. You can help prepare your child for math in kindergarten by helping him or her with the following concepts or skills. Identify the numerals 1 through 10. Count to 20. Count a group of objects containing 3 to 5 items. Understand comparison words: longer, shorter, more, fewer, same. Name common basic shapes: square, circle, triangle, rectangle, oval, rhombus. Sort and classify objects according to 1 or 2 attributes: color, size, shape, or texture. Identify and extend simple patterns: red, blue, red, blue. The math curriculum standards in kindergarten place emphasis on developing the concept of number by counting, combining, sorting, and comparing sets of objects, recognizing, describing, and creating simple repeating patterns, and recognizing shapes and sizes of figures and objects. Students investigate measurement through direct comparison, collecting data, and creating graphs. The concept of fraction is introduced through sharing experiences. Here are 3 apps that can be used for practicing counting to develop the concept of number. Here are a few fun ways this summer you and your child can practice math skills in real-life situations.
It's our goal here at Garrisonville to ensure that every student has an amazing experience here as a Gator. One piece that we are doing this year with our kindergartners is a bit different. When your kindergartner comes to school for the first 4 days of the school year, they will not have an assigned teacher yet. We are doing what's called a switcheroo. The switcheroo involves a process where all 4 of our kindergarten teachers will get to know all of our kindergartners to help us ensure that we provide the best teacher match to each and every student. When your student comes that first week, they are going to have a blast. They are going to get to know all the other kindergartners, experience school routines, while also experiencing multiple kindergarten teachers. At the end of that week, we will assign teachers to all kindergarten students. If you have any questions on this process, Mrs. Odlum and I are available in the office, and we would be happy to explain to you a little bit more about what we're doing, along with the information that's being sent home to you this summer. We are super excited for a strong start to the kindergarten school year. Upcoming events for our kindergartners will start with our open house, which is on August 30th. It is the Thursday before Labor Day weekend. On August 30th, between 4 and 5 p.m., you can come to school with your kindergartner to get a full rundown on the kindergarten experience. You're also welcome to bring your supplies at that time. The sessions will start at 4 and 4:30. We are doing open house a little bit different this year for our returning families. So kindergarten and first grade open house will be on August 30th from 4 to 5 p.m. Second and third grade open house will be from 5 to 6 p.m. and fourth and fifth grade open house will be from 6 to 7 p.m. That night, we will also have our PTO, school nutrition department, transportation department, public library, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, and our YMCA program in our cafeteria for you to sign up for those awesome events, along with our car rider table so you can have your number ready for your vehicle on the first day of school. We hope to see you all at our open house on August 30th between 4 and 5 p.m. for kindergarten.